What's burning? What's burning? What's burning with KB?
It's time for What's Burnin' with Kevin KB Burns, presented by Bill Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors. But first, please join us as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. And now your host, Kevin KB Burns.
Hey folks, I'm here, but I'm not really here. So you get the best of What's Burnin' coming your way today with all kinds of great features, including a visit back with a musical guest, Molly Lavette. Also, KB in the kitchen, chances are, making up some delicious fried chicken. KB and Will, our eating competition. Where did it go? It's right here. Remember when we ate a whole box of these? I beat Will. But we're going to relive that ultimate moment coming up here shortly as part of a wonderful best of edition of What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV. Can't do it without our sponsors, SRG Financial Advisors, Budget Blinds, our veterinary at the lake, the good folks at Ozarks Barge and Dock, and the official, that's right, official water of What's Burnin'. It is Culligan, courtesy of Culligan Lake of the Ozarks. You stick around and relive some of our finest memories, our finest motion picture type moments right here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV.
It was a Saturday. Chris was a good dad. His water practices, not so much. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Culligan. Got a water pitcher for the fam. Pretty safe, huh?
Well, basic water pitchers are passable, whereas a Culligan reverse osmosis system can reduce lead, arsenic, pesticide runoff.
You realize these have filters?
Chris, pour it out.
It's not going fast enough. Just done with that.
When your water's right, so is your world. I wrote that!
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozarks Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Hey, it's KB here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV. Glad to have you with us and glad to have Molly Lovett with us. And if you don't know about Molly Lovett, you need to learn about Molly Lovett because she is a young up-and-coming country singer who has got a golden voice. As a matter of fact, we're going to play some of her music a little bit later on in this interview. And she is with us here today on set. Great to have you with us.
Yes, thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So I know you're a St. Louis girl.
Yes.
And I know that you had to make some tough decisions as you were coming up through the ranks to do what you're doing now. But it looks, and we'll talk about that as we work our way through the interview, but it looks like now you're kind of in a happy place, a comfortable place. Are you feeling good about what you're doing?
Yes, yeah. It's been a long time coming, you know. This has been my dream since I was little. You know, I've always been singing and playing guitar and piano and writing, and you know, I'm not quite where I want to be eventually, but I know that I'm, you know, taking the right steps and I'm on the way to it for sure. So yeah, I'm very, very happy.
There's a lot of people that have dreams and want to go to Nashville and make those dreams come true, and you're one of them. You actually live in Nashville right now.
I do, yes. I moved to Nashville about a year ago. It's been awesome.
And is it the starving artist thing where, you know, you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay your rent, how you're going to take care of your other bills, you know, how you're going to have a little food in the fridge? Has it been a struggle for you?
A little bit, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I do music full time, so it's a lot of, you know, traveling to play and make money. And I'm a big food girl. I love to eat, and that's been a struggle now that I'm like, oh, I can't go out to eat every night. Like I have to cook and I have to eat my little cheap, you know, SpaghettiOs and soup. And
you know, that's kind of how it is coming up in the radio business as well. You learn how to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And it, you know, I think it really kind of sets the stage for you as you progress in your career that, you know, you have to struggle a little bit. You got to pay your dues. It's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad. You know, right now I complain sometimes, but I'm glad because I know I'm going to look back and be like, I needed to go through all of those things to, you know, to appreciate.
Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about the early days when you got interested in playing music in the first place. You were quite the athlete. You were involved in about 3-4 different sports.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you suffered an injury.
Yeah, so my family, we're a big sports family, big music family too, but we love sports. And basketball was my main sport. And it was when I was about 13 years old, we found a bone tumor in my femur bone, just very out of the blue. So I was really lucky that we caught it. But I was out of basketball for about 11 months. So it was during that time that my dad actually taught me how to play the guitar. And I started writing a bunch of songs and playing more and kind of fell back in love with music and realized that I wanted to just do music.
Well, you kind of had a whole different plan put together.
I did.
You were going to play basketball.
Yeah, my whole plan was I was going to go to college, play basketball in college. I was going to be a basketball coach. My dad was my coach, so he runs a basketball club in St. Louis. So I was wanting to coach for his club and go on to college and do these things. Plans changed. And
then there was a decision that was made that you knew was going to be a tough decision, and you were going to have to sit down with your pops and say, hey Dad, listen, I'm kind of a little bit more in the music realm right now than the sports realm. And how did that go and how did he take it?
Yeah, I was so nervous to talk to my dad just because, you know, he was my coach and that was something that we shared, you know, all those nights of going to practice and games and everything. But it was, you know, instant. He was like, okay, that's okay. Whatever you want to do, I want you to be happy. And I remember that so vividly, him just saying, I want you to be happy. So he dove right in from basketball to music, and he was full support, helps with everything I do in my music, and it's been really cool.
So then you were kind of writing your own music, and a lot of your music is based on your experiences in life.
Yes.
And so then you had another interesting crossroads when you came to it. You were in college, your first year of college. First semester, you were kind of writing and playing and stuff, and then you went back for your second semester, and you realized what?
That I did not want to go to college.
Right.
Yeah. So it was during the Christmas break of my freshman year of college that I had this release party for some songs that I put out, and I got to perform for this huge crowd, and it was so cool. And that moment was kind of my moment that I was like, this is what I
The
want
bug
to do.
bit ya.
Like, yeah, it was like, wow, I
Right.
want to do this every night forever. Like, this is it. So yeah, then I had to have that conversation with my parents again, just a few years later, kind of, saying that I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to full-time do this. And it was the same thing again. You
Right.
know, my parents super supportive, and yeah, it was really great.
It's great to have that support system because it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah.
So then you've graduated up to the ranks where you are now, and you're out performing a lot of different places. You've performed all around the state of Missouri. You got, I know, another event that's coming up, and we're going to talk about that here in just a bit. But first, we want to hear a little bit of your music.
Yes.
So we're going to hear a song that Molly wrote and produced and put it all together. It's called Hey Hey, and we've got it for you now from Molly Lovett on What's Burnin' on Lake TV.
A little fun messing around on a Friday night. Think I drank a little too much in the neon light. Hanging out with the girls when you walk in. It's been a while and you say, hey, how have you been? Sipping and singing, start reminiscing. But like kids, we're still playing games. As people are talking, we start walking. Then you wanna take me to your place. Hey, hey. So many thoughts and memories racing through my mind. I know I should turn around, but he's looking fine. Ain't no going back. He took his shot. Started thinking to myself, hey, why not? Sipping and singing, start reminiscing. But like kids, we're still playing games. As people are talking, we start walking. Then you wanna take me to your place. Hey, hey, sipping and singing, reminiscing. People are talking, 'cause we're walking back to your place. Sipping and singing, start reminiscing. But like kids, we're still playing games. As people are talking, we start walking. Then you wanna take me to your place. Hey, 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 hey.
Great song from Molly Lovett here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV, and that is a first. That is the first time that we've had somebody actually perform in studio with us and play music, and we hope to continue that feature here. But thank you so much for taking the time to join us. And while we've got you here, why not tell folks some of the places you'll be playing coming up here in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I'm actually playing in St. Louis this Friday with my full band. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
We're playing at Ballpark Village, which is a first for me. I've been wanting to play there for a long time. So I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get some people to come out to the show. It'll be a good time. And then I'm back to Nashville, so playing a bunch of Nashville venues. I'm playing the Listening Room Cafe
Right.
next week, which is one of my favorite spots in Nashville. So yeah, busy with all the shows.
I'm just kind of curious, is there a group that you run with, people that are kind of like in the same kind of situation as you are, where they're up and comers and they're trying to get their music out there in front of anybody and everybody as much as they possibly can? Have any of your friends in this particular group that you run with, have any of them kind of started getting a little closer to where they want to be? Or?
Yeah, actually, a lot of my friends in Nashville, most of them are in the industry, 'cause
right.
That's just who we run around with. But I have a couple of friends. There's some girls I played with at a show last year who we stay in touch, Walker County, and they're starting to blow up. They're opening for Old Dominion, and they're playing like Jingle Fest and a bunch of stuff. So I'm really excited for them, and it's really cool. Yeah, seeing all your friends, start happening for them.
People are, you talk about a great support system as far as your mom and dad, but then of course, you got good friends helping you out, and everybody wants everybody to do well.
Yes, that is what I love about Nashville. Everybody helps each other out.
And we certainly want you to do well.
Thank
Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Great music, continued success, and maybe we'll get you back here again.
Yes.
Don't forget the little people.
Oh, never.
Molly Lovett with us on What's Burnin'. Thank you so much, and we've got more coming up on the program right here on Lake TV.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Hey, it's KB on What's Burnin' here on Lake TV, and it's KB in the kitchen with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin Holtz.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Holtz here at Chances Are in Laurie off of Highway 5, and we are going to do some serious cooking today, folks. We've got onion rings, we've got fried chicken, we've got it all. We're actually going to have 2 different episodes filmed right here in the kitchen at Chances Are. We invite you to come on by. Kev, thanks for having us, brother.
Betcha.
Great to see you again, my friend.
Too. Good to see you.
What are we working on here today?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Not just any fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Chances are, fried chicken
Yeah.
done. What do we got going on here? We've got
our homemade chicken breader that we
yeah.
use for all our fried chicken.
Yeah.
We use fresh cut chicken, never froze. We're going to take it one time. We're going to roll it in the breading.
Yes, sir.
Get it nice and coated.
Right.
We're going to drop it in the fryer without sticking your hand or glove into the fryer.
That's important.
And once we drop it, we're going to set our timer for about 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
And we're going to wait until that gets down to about 9 or 10 minutes.
Right.
Then we're going to bring our onion rings in.
Okay.
We're going to get those double breaded and something else, something different.
Right.
And our flour mixture,
Okay.
our egg wash, straight to the fryer. Cook it all together. We're going to time it that way because I like everything to come up hot and sexy.
I want everybody to
Hot
see this.
and sexy.
Get a close up of that fryer right there. Look how clean that is. That oil, that fryer. That's what you're going to find when you come into Chances Are. Some places they go the extra mile. Chances Are being one of those. Other places, man, you see things or you taste funky things in your fried food. Yikes. So I just want you to see that fryer. It is beautiful. It is spotless. And we are ready to go.
We don't charge any extra for that.
No,
Okay,
no, you should.
No. I'm dropping my chicken in the breading, okay?
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that it gets breaded real, real well.
Watching closely, so I basically do the same thing. This is awesome, by the way. I mean, there's nothing better than
And we don't go
awesome
real.
fried chicken.
This is not real heavy.
No.
Almost everything else we do here from scratch.
Yes, sir.
Or cooked to order. We do it double breading in a different kind of mixture,
Right.
so that the coating's heavier on the chicken. We just want a light coating. That's what helps it make it come out a little bit more crisp. And our customers really seem to like that a lot. So, and also, as you can see, KB, I'm shaking off some of the excess so I don't gum up my fryers.
Absolutely. You
All right,
took
so
the
now,
time to make it look
now
nice.
it's your turn. Here's your bowl.
There's my bowl. In goes the chicken.
I think KB's a pro. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's go in. Let's go deep. Let's go big. Let's get it all covered. Let's get it all slathered. Like this little wing guy here.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got. You want to get it in there? You
Yes,
want to make
sir.
sure you get it all nice and covered. Nobody likes a dead spot in their chicken. You got the nice breast here. Shake that excess off there. Make sure it's looking good.
Hey, people aren't going to wait all day for this. They're just.
Hey, I understand
You're
that,
doing
man.
a great job.
You never know, though. You know, I've always wanted to be on the Food Network.
You're
so
doing an
if
awesome
I,
job.
If I do it, you never know. Thanks.
Very nice. All right.
There's yours. There's mine.
Yes.
Move that out of the way.
I'm going to sneak over here. We're going to go to our fryer. We're going to be very careful when we set this in here. We don't have fried fingers or fried gloves in with your chicken. KB's going to come right behind me. Basically, do the exact same thing.
Now let's see. We don't want any of that oil splashing. This is probably the most dangerous part of the whole shoot. Success.
Okay, it's all down in the fryer. We got the oil at 325. We're going to set our timer for about 16 minutes. That doesn't mean I'm going to totally let all the pieces cook. Both races will be 160 or hotter, but the wings, the legs, a little bit smaller pieces with less meat, they're going to probably cook in about 12, 13, 14 minutes.
Okay.
Because I've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
I can kind of tell by looking and feeling.
That's the nice thing about doing it for a while.
Yes.
I would more than likely use the meat thermometer to check the temperature. You've got it down to a science.
Whenever I have new guys here,
Yeah.
they have to. So we're going to let that get down to about 9, 10, 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we're going to move on to our next step, which is going to be our hand-dipped homemade onion rings.
Very good.
So on this, we start with fresh colossal onions.
Those are big
So,
suckers too.
yes, they are. We hack the ends off one time down the middle, unpeel it, and then just break it into layers. So that way you wind up with nice, fresh pieces of raw onion.
Very good.
Ready to go for your onion rings.
Hello
Nice
out there.
and meaty. So we got our chicken cooking.
Look at that, boy.
We're going to stir it a little bit without trying to tear off all the breading. Make sure it's not cooking together. That way the chicken will get thoroughly cooked all the way through. And so we've been doing this for a while here. The original owner opened in 1989.
Right.
Did a fantastic job. Karen, great lady. We only changed probably 2 or 3 things really from the original recipes. One of them is the chicken. We have great feedback on it. People really seem to like it a lot.
Looks beautiful. You know, in this day and age, and you and I kind of talked about this earlier, I think it's important to remember food costs, man, are going through the roof. So you got to do everything right the first time. So when you were making mention to the chicken and how to do that, it's so important to have people that are, so to speak, in the zone and doing things right the first time so you don't have to remake an order. And besides, when it goes out to the customer, you get it right the first time. You see the smile on their face, and they tell you how great it is.
The other thing, KB, that I had mentioned when we were talking a little bit ago is just because I'm this way, I'm simple. Our methods here are always KISS, keep it simple, stupid. We want to keep it as idiot-proof as we can.
Yeah.
And make sure everything that goes out to my guests hot and sexy every time.
Yeah.
So that's what we strive for here.
And another thing about the fresh, not frozen, is when you freeze it and then you thaw it, you've got moisture inside, and that gums up the process as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So
anytime you take anything frozen,
yeah,
and you have to use it for, it's never the same quality either, ever.
So go, man, go with the fresh, not frozen thought process there.
Okay, so we're down to about 12 minutes.
Okay.
Probably a little bit early, but we're going to go ahead, I think, and start on the onion rings.
Sounds good.
So what I've got here, this is basic egg wash, just egg and milk. We mix it here, we whip it up, get it all nice and mixed. This is nothing but white flour, and the flour, we put some salt, some pepper, and a little bit of our steak seasoning, homemade steak seasoning.
Oh, nice, nice.
So we use that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do that.
Okay.
It's a double dip process.
Right on.
Okay. So you got egg wash, dumping the excess to the flour. Egg wash, dumping the excess to the flour. Egg wash, dumping the excess to the flour. Then over here with my dry hand, I'm just making sure that it gets covered with the flour, both sides, and then what we're going to do, I mentioned to you that we double dip, so I'm going to go one more time, same process.
Sure.
Back to egg wash, back to egg wash. That'll put a little bit nicer coat on something like this. Chicken, the breading or whatever you're using will stick a little bit better than something like this.
The key to a good onion ring, in my humble opinion, when you bite into it, you don't want the onion to come out from the breading. You want it all one piece, one bite.
That depends on somewhat on how good your teeth are too.
That helps.
Okay, so again, just repeating the process, making sure we're getting the excess off of the egg wash before it goes to the flour. And then what I'm going to do, shake the excess off, make sure it's got a nice even coat. And now we're going to put KB up to bat.
All right.
KB's got this.
So we've got the egg wash, right? Check out the excess.
Egg wash,
Put it into flour. Egg wash. Shake off the excess. Put it in flour. That's a nice one right there. That's a honker of an onion ring. Tell you what, folks, chances are it's got some killer onion rings. You want good onion rings, you come here and they'll take care of you. So we're going to go and get a good coating of flour on there. Good coating of flour. Make sure it is all looking good in the neighborhood. Shake it off. Back in we go. Back in we go. Back in we go. We use the other hand since this one's kind of gummed up here. Shake off the excess into the... There's a song in here somewhere, I'm telling you right now. This is definitely the way to do it. I love this, man.
KB, if you'd like, after you get that other coat of breading, you're doing fantastic. Go right from there straight to the fryer with yours.
All right. I'm doing the double-handed thing again, but I want to make sure...
You're doing a great job.
All right, right into the fryer. And we'll do it similar to the way we put the chicken in, correct?
Yes, sir.
Got a few chunkers there, but... All right, so in we go. Onion ring numero uno. Onion ring dos. And onion ring tres. We got everybody swimming in the pool there, Kevin.
Some paper towel right behind you.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and throw mine in there. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's see how our chicken's doing. Looks like it's doing very, very good. We're going to watch the onion rings because, again, same thing on the onion rings.
Right on.
They will tend to cook together. And so after you give them a few seconds, if you hit them too early, all you're going to do is knock the breading off.
Right.
So give them a little bit to get going. Start setting up a little bit. And then you're going to gently pull them apart. Make sure you see all 6 of them, which we do. Our chicken is frying up just
Man, that looks
really,
pretty.
really
that
nice.
Sure looks pretty.
Our wings are getting very close. The rest of it still has What'd you do with our timer? There it is. Still about another 6-7 minutes.
And you guys, of course, like you said, the fresh, never frozen, and that goes such a long way. Tell us a little bit more about some of the methodology you use to make the food, keeping it simple and
Okay, so we do probably quite a bit of stuff different here than a lot of other places do anymore.
Right.
A lot of it is because it's hard to find help. So that means it's hard to find prep cooks that you can teach and train the way that you want them to do what you want done. But we do an awful lot of stuff here. All of our meat, our roast beef, all of our steaks, our chicken, our other chicken, our boneless, skinless chicken breast. For our chicken fried chickens, our sandwiches, and all that, every bit of it comes in fresh, never hits a freezer. Our hamburger meat, we use certified Angus chuck. It's never froze. We hand patty it in the back every single day.
Outstanding.
The onion rings are fresh. Our breaded mushrooms, we'll take fresh whole mushrooms.
Yeah.
Same method as the onion rings. Double dip them to the fryer, cooked fresh every time. Our tenderloin sandwiches, we'll take whole center pork loins.
And those are
fresh,
good too, man.
never
Those are killer.
Hand cut them,
Yeah.
hand trim them. We run them through a hand jacquard. Exact same method of breading though. It's a double dip. When we do our tenderloins, we'll take, it's about a 5 or 6 ounce cutlet after we get done getting it ready.
Right.
Lay it on a cutting board. We use a mallet. We pound it out.
Yeah.
So we're actually tenderizing it more, getting it a little bit bigger, and then it's egg wash flour, straight to the fryer, cooked fresh every time.
Folks, you ought to see a tenderloin here. Chances are they are outstanding, and they're huge when they bring them out to you. Let's talk a little bit about the hours of operation. You guys are open, I believe, every day but Tuesday.
Every day but Tuesday. Because of the help situation,
Yeah.
we had to, as of April, I had to start closing Tuesdays. So we open every day at 7 for breakfast.
Okay.
We do breakfast 7 to 11, although you can get almost any item once we open.
Right.
We cut breakfast off at 11 during the week, and then on weekends we go 7 to noon for breakfast. We also have a really nice breakfast buffet.
Yes, you do.
That we do on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturday from 8 to noon, Sunday 8 to 1. All right, so we're going to start pulling a little bit of this, because I can tell it's ready. We're going to get these out to get some of the excess oil off before we plate them.
You can tell who's there.
I think it looks great.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, we're down to about 3 minutes on that. We're going to pull the legs. Breasts, we're going to let go all the way. Thighs, we're going to pull. And so we still have about 4 minutes left.
Look at that chicken, man.
All right, we're up. We're ready. We're getting ready for the hot and sexy part. So we let as much of the oil run off of the chicken as we could before we throw it on a plate. So that way when my guest is here, they're not biting into a pile of oil.
You get all that chicken with an order?
This is one order of our fried chicken.
Holy smokes, look at that. At a very nice price, I might add, on top of it.
Okay.
We go onion ring. Throw in a piece of chicken there. Look at that bad boy. What did I got myself into here? This is like when I use power tools at home. Everybody watches me to make sure I don't lose a finger. Let's finish it off with that beautiful looking onion ring right there.
That
right
is
there
a beautiful
on the
looking plate.
Put that in there.
We're gonna go give her a sample.
Look at that masterpiece. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work-optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Welcome back to What's Burnin' here on Lake TV. As you can tell, William Holtz is here. How you doing?
I'm awesome, man. Yeah. I'm hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I hope you're hungry. Because William and I, we're going to actually do something along the lines of, what we're thankful for. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm sure you are too.
Absolutely.
Some of the things that you're thankful for?
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Highland Dairy milk.
Yep.
All the good things that come around this time of the year. Those
CPR,
are probably my top two. Yeah.
Rescue breathing, things like that. Because here's what we've decided to do. Like I said, we were going to have like a big Thanksgiving spread out here, but that didn't work out. So Will texted me yesterday and says, "How about a pie eating contest?" And I'm like, right up my alley, big boy. I just want you to know, I once ate a 5-pound burrito in 35 minutes.
Well, we don't have 35 minutes, so
no,
I like my chances.
We don't, but we have some apple pies, and we have some milk, which I'm not going to partake in the milk. If you'd like to drink milk, that's fine. I'm going to stick with water. And I guess it's whoever can eat the most pies in the allotted time, which is what, 10 minutes?
I think so. Right
10 minutes, something like that, whatever we've got on the clock over there. And I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. I don't really admire you challenging me to eating anything as far as speed or however you want to do it.
Hey, I want to set the record. I didn't you told me before about an eating competition you kind of wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I also like those things, so I thought it was up both of our alleys.
Right.
But I didn't mean to offend you.
You didn't offend me. Oh, not offended at all.
I'm worried now.
I'm up for the challenge. More importantly, I'm up for the heart attack, and I'm more up for the sugar overload, which will kick my diabetes right off the scale. So let's get down to what we're going to do. We've got these pies in front of us. We've got the time allotment. So we'll eat the pies, and between every pie, you have to say something that you're thankful for, okay? Ooh. So eat a pie. What am I thankful for? Green grass, whatever.
Right.
And to make this even more exciting, we have a prize, a great prize, and I knew Will was thinking outside the box when he picked out the prize. The winner of today's pie eating challenge will receive a box of cherry pies.
Nice change up from the apple.
How nice is that? So we'll put those there. Let's just put them right in the middle. And if the Edmonds folks are watching us here, if they're watching us, sure, nothing better than an Edmonds pie with a cold glass of Highland Dairy milk. But who's pushing that, right? All right. We'll put the towels here if you need one. I've got my trusty.
You seem to be more prepared for this. You got water, you got a towel.
This is my lucky eating towel.
Oh, you have a lucky eating towel.
As you can see, it's seen some action.
It's well loved, that's
this
for
is
sure.
The lucky eating towel. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do anything, our attorneys have told us not to please try any of what we're doing here at home. We're trained professionals, at least I am. And we don't want any of our viewers to, get carried away, maybe get a little too much liquor in them on the holidays, and then say, oh, let's eat some pies. Leave it to us. We are going to do it. So eat a pie, what you're thankful for, and whenever you folks, somebody out there.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Do I have to use table manners, or is that out the window?
No, it's an eating contest.
Just making sure, because it's going to be flying.
Just eat.
You just got to say go,
Shovel
baby.
it in. Get it in there. Go. Get it in, as they say, get it in the old pie hole as fast as you can. Now you can put your hand on the pie. First we'll say what we're thankful for, then we'll go Anybody want to count us down?
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for, we're ready.
Go.
I'm thankful for my my Aunt Mary.
I'm thankful for everyone.
This is not good. It sounds like. I can't believe I'm doing this like this. I haven't been able to swallow yet. I think I'm a little overconfident.
Oh, that water really helped me. You're noisy. Ken, we need some background noise sometime. Can you edit in a cheering crowd? Don't say anything, but he just screwed up.
I'm thankful for the silence we finally had for a minute. My fault.
I'm thankful for gasoline. Yeah, hard to eat and conversate at the same time.
Not a sprint. It's a race, and I'm thankful for your pace so far.
Getting a little hungry, huh? Well,
Do you mind?
I'm happy for neon lights. Did you drink all your drink?
Yeah, close. I'm thankful for your milk. Oh, wait. I mean, you might as well call a spade a spade.
You're so clean to eat.
I'm thankful for forgiveness because this is a real bad thing to do. Gluttony. This time of year is the only time it's allowed. You know, although I practice it 12 months a year. About even. I'm thankful for indigestion.
I'm thankful for Tums. Well, you're really whooping some sucker town, aren't you? Folks at home, we didn't say it was going to be pretty. It's not.
I had no idea how not pretty this could be. This is awesome. Are you hurting yet?
My teeth almost came out a few times.
What happened? Did someone speed up the tape? Did he put one on my plate?
I'm thankful for Jumpy Checker and the twist. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You want to give me a chance for a second?
I eat, you'll win, buddy. I'd knock a kid out of line for a corn dog.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop.
Done?
Well, you would give me a minute. I'm mentally talking to myself here out loud as well. This wasn't one of my better ideas. Man, you are good at this. I mean, if I was like right there with them,
Body by hostess.
I'd keep shoving it down, but I'm telling you, if I eat much more, it's gonna come right back up. That's gonna be awful.
Are you done?
Just wanna make sure you keep going.
Are you conceding?
Well, I got some water and pie in my ears, so I'm not conceding, but oh man, this is beautiful. I'm thankful for KB, baby.
Thanks, man. I'm thankful for you too. Also, wouldn't have a job.
Ma'am.
Think of all the people that are not going to invite me over to their house for dinner.
We'll always have a spot for you at our table, buddy, okay?
Outside the backyard. 2 bowls, one with dry food and the other one with water.
And we got time too, because Megan's gonna time lapse some of this, I hope. Cause
I'm worried about time lapse, man.
You gonna finish all this?
I don't know about those, but I'll clean this plate.
You gotta do those too. Dollar challenge. I'll be impressed. I'm already getting like a little.
Getting buzz?
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting the apple pie sweats?
Yeah. But it's just gonna be apple pie filling coming out of my pores instead of sweat.
Make sure you get those burps.
All right, I'll tell you what. I can see.
The winner. And it's still champion.
Man.
It's fun.
Impressive. Very impressive. That hurts. I'm gonna go sleep myself into a uncomatose state. Oh, damn. Oh, I know it is, Ricky. Thank you. Appreciate it. Should have challenged Richard with this.
Yes.
Hey, he's gonna do the mini pie challenge with Ricky next. Who wants to see that?
No.
Yeah, me either. I may never eat apple pie again after today. Man, that was killer. So, I guess you win the cherry pies.
I love you.
You may not want those today, but over the holidays, you'll probably enjoy those.
Oh, I'll probably need about 4 or 5 of these later this afternoon.
Well, thanks for letting me come on your show and do this. I did okay.
Remember, young Padawan,
Yeah.
just like Yoda said, don't think, do.
Enjoying What's Burning with KB right here on Lake TV? Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Have an interesting story for KB to tell? Or maybe you want to be interviewed by KB on the show or are interested in sponsoring? All you have to do is reach out to KB at kb@mylaketv.com.
While the financial services industry for years has focused on products, pricing, and performance, or things we refer to at SRG as the how, our focus for our clients has always been around their why. And without fail, over all these years, those whys have centered around family, occupation, and recreation. Think legacy issues, retirement, or achieving a work optional lifestyle, and checking off those important things on that recreational bucket list. Our foundational approach remains a focus on the things that matter most to our clients and the things that together we can control. And where those two things overlap, that's where we live and work every day. That's SRG Financial and the Mile Marker Formula.
You want a dock that will withstand the wake from a million boats? Want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozark Barge and Dock, now celebrating 33 years of building the best dock on Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. So when it comes time to build your custom dock, trust the best and go with Ozark Barge and Dock, building the best dock at the lake for the last 33 years.
Looking for blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, or bedroom makeovers? On a budget? You need Budget Blinds in Laurie. Bring your ideas to us, or let our design consultants help you create the perfect look for your home. Because Budget Blinds is nationwide, our collective buying power enables us to search many major brands to bring you the blinds, shades, shutters, and drapes you want for less. Budget Blinds. Call us for a free consultation. Budget Blinds, the best in custom blinds and window coverings.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
We're hanging out at Ozarks Cat and Canine. KB, Mary Meow Me Tilly, And eventually, the young lady will be talking about Ruby. She should be over here. I had these treats, and, well, she kind of took off. So maybe it's not the treats, maybe it's me. It happens
I think
sometimes.
It's the camera.
Yeah. Oh, well.
She seems to not be too fond of the camera.
Well, Ruby is what kind of a puppy dog?
So we have Ruby pegged as a Border Collie Heeler mix.
Wow.
And she's about 2 years old.
Mhm.
She came in as a stray. The people who found her, like she showed up on their property and they kept her for quite a while. She had a litter of puppies with them that they were able to rehome, but they couldn't keep her any longer, and they hadn't been able to. As happens quite a bit, you know, it's a lot easier to find a home for a puppy. So they were able to find a home for her pups, but not for her. So they brought her into us.
Ruby is ready and waiting for you to come by or look her up online and find out a little bit more about her. And if she fits the bill, she can definitely be available for, is she available for adoption right now?
She is available.
Very good. Well, it's all it takes, just coming out here and talking to Mary or one of the other folks that work here, and you can adopt Ruby and have her for your very own collie and, what did you say?
Border Collie and Heeler.
Border Collie and Heeler. That's an interesting mix. I bet she's, is she a lot of fun with kids, I guess, or?
I'm not sure that we've really had her around kids. We do have a couple of employees that their kids come, you know, at the end of the day that, you know, might have been around her. We really haven't had her around dogs a whole lot because she was moved from quarantine and then came up and got fixed. But she's very sweet. She's playful. But then when you get in the kennel with her and, you know, sit down and it's rest time, she'll come snuggle with you.
Oh.
And I hear that she's doing pretty good on a leash, so that's always a plus.
She's a beautiful dog, she sure is. And so you said she's about 2, you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
so she's about, so she may fill out a little more, but she's about the size she's going to stay, and so a nice little medium size there, good for a lot of people.
Well, Ruby looks like a lot of fun, and once she gets used to, you know, being with the family or an individual, whomever, she's probably going to fit right in just like a glove, you know, she'll fit just like a glove. And then you can take her walking and do all kinds of fun stuff with her. Ruby is here, and we also wanted to take a little time to talk about some of the other adoptions that have happened recently, some of the friends that we've had the opportunity to talk about and show off to the community. We've had several adoptions.
Yep. We saw Donnie leave, which was kind of a shock.
Yeah.
You know, he was going to be a hard one to match up with somebody, and he just loved that woman immediately.
Yeah.
She came in multiple times, brought her dog in and her husband, and everything was great. So he's doing good.
Now, Donnie, if you don't remember, was the dog that had been living in a crate for 9 months.
Yes.
And that is a very difficult sort of a situation to get anybody to have to deal with.
Right,
but,
right.
as is normally the case, you get the right person with the right dog or cat, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yep. We saw Dolly Purton leave over the weekend.
Yes.
She went home with a lady who had actually come in to look at somebody else, but then decided that one wasn't quite the right fit for her, and she met Dolly, and all was good with her. Sugar has left. She was here for about 6 months. She was featured quite a while back.
Right, right.
She went home with a family from Kansas City. With young, very active kids, and she did not seem to mind them at all.
That's good, that's good. Thing one?
Thing one is leaving later today.
Right.
The lady had seen her. She was on the lady's radar before we filmed, and as soon as that film hit Facebook and she saw that she had been featured, she kind of freaked out, and she said, "Oh, you know, I'm afraid she's going to leave now. This is the dog we want."
Right.
So.
And one of our favorites here that we were seeing way too often, and that was Nugget. Nugget, a good little cat that just needs to have the owner and the cat relationship, no other involvement with any other animals.
She is adopted. The lady, I'm trying to make arrangements for the lady to get in here and get her, because she's working a lot of overtime and her husband's a farmer, so we're having some logistical issues on trying to get her in here, but she is spoken for. So.
Well, Ruby is here, and Ruby would like a good home, and Border Collie and Heeler.
Yeah.
I just think that's a killer mix. And there goes Ruby. Got her all fired up, got her all stirred up. There she goes. And there, I don't know if we can pick her up on the camera or not, but she is going crazy out here. There you go.
Zoomies.
She's got a lot of energy, and maybe if you have some kids that also have a lot of energy and you'd like to wear them down a little bit, Ruby, I think might be the answer. We are here at Ozarks Cat and K9. Mary Meow Me Tilly, thanks as always.
Thank you for coming.
And thanks to you folks for watching. Thanks to our veterinary at the lake for presenting KB's Furry Friends right here on What's Burnin' on Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offers routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. With multiple convenient locations, our veterinary is the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Hey, as always, thanks for watching What's Burnin' right here on Lake TV. Coming up next week, we'll have another brand new program for you with some awesome opportunities to hear from and see some of the things going on right here at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. You might want to start passing the hat now and collecting bail money because there's a good possibility I might need it between now and the time I come back. I'd certainly like to be able to come back to the Lake of the Ozarks. Folks, as always, we appreciate you watching. New show every Thursday, and we air it 3 times a day at 7 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. And thanks as always to our great sponsors. Of course, thank you for watching, and thanks to SRG Financial Advisors. How about the good folks at Budget Blinds, everybody at Ozark Barge and Dock, our veterinary at the lake, and the official bottled water of What's Burnin' here on Lake TV, none other than Culligan, Lake of the Ozarks. Stay hydrated, stay refreshed, and stay right here. We've got more great programming coming up as we roll on out with Lake TV.